Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Look at Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Now before we get started, Square-Enix did provide me a copy of this game, thus making it a sponsored stream by their standards. So yeah, I've been looking forward to getting Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster and Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster after playing Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. What they did with the cutscenes in that game and the special effects really impressed me, and I'm sort of hyped for this game. So let's go ahead and play a bit of it, see how it looks. I mean, the music player is probably going to be fantastic, right? Oh, okay, we gotta go, because there's no way we're gonna get that at a let's look at Battle at the Big Bridge, baby! Dude. Hey, Ferris! Alright, so the music's gonna be fantastic in this game, right? Like all the other Pixel Remasters? Absolutely. This music player is such a good addition. It is a shame, though. Like, I tried to use the Final Fantasy IV one. Oh no, Final Fantasy II one during Extra Life a couple weeks ago, but by default, I'm not even sure if you can disable it, that the screen always has control for your controller. So as I was doing my Pokemon Nuzlocke stuff for Extra Life, I was trying to grind. I was trying to listen to music with everyone in chat, but I couldn't do Final Fantasy II music player because it kept control of my controller, which is a shame because I would have loved to actually listen to that while I was grinding, but yeah, no. You know what? Yeah, no, this is fantastic already. The music player is so good. Alright, let's start a new game. Actually, interestingly enough, I think I didn't show it, mostly because, you know, I was trying to do an intro, and it is kind of a slow intro, but they have the original Super Nintendo little intro there with Bart's riding the Chocobo through the logo, which I don't think was in the PC version and mobile version from before, and I don't know if it was in the GBA version or the PlayStation version. I haven't played those versions in a long time. I'm a dragon. It's like not really a dragon, it's a wyvern. Oh good, no portraits this time around. Oh, is this auto text? I kind of like the portraits. I wish they kind of kept them for the chats. I know they have the outline names for like the main characters. Spoilers, Len is a main character. But I do like the portraits in the text boxes. Though some of the portraits definitely vary on quality, right? I definitely like I actually didn't mind the portraits in the original PC version of this, the mobile version. I know not a lot of people like the actual graphics of those games. I didn't mind them. Honestly, I think it's because of when I grew up, but then again, there's so many people complaining about the graphics that I'm assuming it's people from my generation that were actually, you know, around for the original graphics. But yeah, no, I didn't mind it that much. I don't really mind, I guess, subpar graphics. I don't even consider them subpar. Just a different style. That water looks alright. I was gonna say really good, but it is a little blurry pixely. It's good. But when I look at it too long, I start thinking that it's not good. I gotta squat. I gotta squat down and say something to myself. The ambient, like, yeah, the music, oh yeah, no, it's all, oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, but the themes, the songs, They have been, out of everything with these Pixel Remasters, above any quality standard I actually had expected for the Pixel Remasters with the music. So good. Whoever, like, the people that did the music, the new arrangements, I hope they got paid a lot of money. See, that's what I'm talking about. That visual effect, I love those visual effects that they've been using for the cutscenes in, like, Final Fantasy IV. They had some in Final Fantasy III as well, but not much. Final Fantasy II didn't have that many either. But yeah, as the games progress to 4 to 5 to 6, cutscenes start becoming more heavy. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what 5 and 6 do with those visual effects, because I felt they really improved the overall scenes in in Final Fantasy IV. Now, I am a Final Fantasy IV fanboy. That's cool. Yeah, that's actually, I like the fact that they put fire around that. I really do, because it makes sense. It's coming in the orbit, right? Now, Final Fantasy V actually has one of my favorite systems in it, which is the job system in this game. And it's based around sort of Final Fantasy III. It is based off of Final Fantasy III, but it is by far a big improvement where, like, I don't know if we'll be getting to it, but, like, you learn abilities as you level up a class, and it just is, yeah, it just makes sense. And the best part about it, when you master a class, it goes to the base class, and you can, like, all the passives are usable in the base class, so you don't have to equip them, and then you can equip whatever, and your stats increase. And no other game with the job system has done that, and it pisses me off every time. I need to put dash on by default. These goblin sprites, they look weird in the original too, but they look like just kind of, I don't know, people in Halloween costumes on Overworld. I mean, these ones look fine. But yeah, the Overworld sprites are just a little weird. Oh, I did replace the font stuff, but I don't think it worked. Maybe I messed it up. Okay, so by default, this guy's name is Bartz. Now, in the original, his name's Butts. Now, I like Butts more than anyone else. I can definitely protest that, but it's a horrible name. So I'm gonna keep Bartz. I gotta use my keyboard? Oh my god. I don't want to make Bartz the butt of the joke, alright? It's just a weird name, Butts. And if your name is Butts, I don't believe you. I don't believe that your name is Butts. If your parents named you Butts, I hope you changed it when you became of legal age to do so. And hopefully stop talking to your parents. Because that is a rude thing to do to a child. Alright, so we're hearing something, but before that, oh, this mini-map is so good now. Everyone can see this treasure. Not a lot of people, well, okay, I won't say not, I don't know if a lot of people know. A lot of the guides back in the day that I saw didn't have that treasure as something that you could, what was that? Oh, controls. Oh, Jesus, I didn't even know if you stood still long enough that that thing came up. Where am I? My aching head. I mean, I'm not that old. I think I'm like 60. That's ancient in JRPG standards. I call this guy Galuf. I've heard people call him Galoof. I'm gonna go Galuf. I like that one better. But what if it's wrong, Chronos? I reject your reality and substitute my own. Alright, so this guy's like, I have amnesia, but I gotta go with you to the Wind Shrine. That makes sense. You know, here's a little story that I don't know if I ever actually told in the original Let's Play. By the way, if you're looking for a walkthrough for this game, description and comment section will have links to my my walkthroughs. If you're so inclined to view them. They're for the mobile version, but the extra content that comes with this game isn't really, well, that game I should say, because the extra content from GBA is not in this version as far as I'm aware. But the extra content from that walkthrough I don't really use and I don't really go over. So it's all base game stuff and it will fit this game to a T. Now, I have noticed that in the other games, I actually really didn't notice until Final Fantasy IV that they definitely sped up like the grinding level process, right? You really don't need the grind. I'm assuming in this game you might need to grind for like job levels and stuff like that. But they might even adjusted that so that you really don't need to unless you want to just max out all the job classes out. Like the only grinding for Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster that I did was I spent some time trying to get the extra summons from the enemy drops, which have like a 0.02% drop rate or something like that. I only started doing that because I got the goblin one by chance. I was just like walking around and I got the goblin drop. I'm like, Jesus, okay. Guess I'll try to get the other ones now. Completely worthless summons out there. Actually, I think the bomb summon's not that bad. But everyone else is kind of piss poor because most enemies that you could use it against, like Petrify from the Cockatree summons, doesn't really do anything. And like Goblin Punch does like 1 damage. The Mind Flare one, I think also does status effects, which a lot like bosses are immune to, so it's not that good. Okay guys, you're kicking my ass, please stop it. I am quite like anti being punched in the face by goblins, so stop. Hey! Leather cap, get into my chocobo, thank you. I love the fact that they have a map here as well. The mini-map is the second greatest thing the Pixel Remaster's ever done. And yet I still missed 1 treasure chest in Final Fantasy IV. I don't know which one though. And I only know that because I was like, oh, I wonder what achievements this game have after I beat it. And I saw that I was 1 treasure away from getting the all treasure achievement and I was pissed. Normally that doesn't actually get me because I don't really care about achievements. But yeah, no, that one got me. That one got me. I was like, 1? Oh, god damn it. I'm assuming this one's going to have the same one as well. I'm pretty sure 3 had one. I don't know if 2 had one. I am a sweet talker, you're right. Max butt stats. Now, I actually don't know where Final Fantasy V stands on, like, the fan favorite scale. It's definitely up there on mine, for the job class alone, and the story's good overall. But... yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things, I don't hear many people, or see many people talk about Final Fantasy V, opposed to, like, Final Fantasy 3, 4, 6, 7, and, like, 8 and 9... get a lot of love. I mean, 10 too, as well. Also get a lot of love. Not 10 too. Well, 10 too gets brought up sometimes, but it's mostly just 10 as well gets brought up as like a fan favorite. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Honestly, I don't even see like 8 and 10 get brought up all that often. It's more like 4, 6, 7, and 9 that get brought up by a lot. And then the other ones get brought up kind of semi-frequently as well. But even then, that only really probably applies to like places that I go for like websites or just check out for data. You're right. I think Lena... How you doing, Lena? You have a higher speed stat, right? By 1. Alright, so you'll go slightly faster. There you go. Oh yeah, we have a helmet. Lena, you have less HP, so get the helmet. Not by much, though. Galuf is the slower one in the group, but he does pack somewhat of a punch for right now with his fists. Even though he doesn't have, like, the actual... what is it? Galuf, how'd you go faster than me? Yeah, he doesn't have, like, the unarmed stat right now. Yeah, Galuf, how did you go faster than me? Because your speed stat is lower than me. Well, I guess that was just the active time random chance ability, maybe? I don't know. Honestly, kind of rude, dude. I want to meet the designer where it's like, okay, we're going to have a button for your hidden layer in this cave. Cool, is it going to look like a rock or something to blend in? No, we're going to make it look like a skull and stand out. Not much of a hidden button then, dog, is it? Oh, back attack. Oh, right, I need to change that. Change what, Chronos? That the auto battle goes in between battles. Because if I'm using auto battle, probably gonna want to use auto battle for a little bit. I could change rows, but it's really not worth it. Huh, that's interesting. Galuf and Butts has the same amount of HP. Is there a random gain chance for your HP? Because I thought Galuf was supposed to have more. Oh yeah, let's do that now so I don't forget. Battle mode active, battle speed sure, curse memory on, auto battle on. I'll do remove all for job class. Yeah, no, let's do optimal. Because I'm lazy. I'm gonna remove all for 3 and I kind of regretted it halfway through the game. Or maybe they have rows, like oars? It's a rowboat. It's a row pirate ship. You never heard of one of those? Honestly, I would imagine that's how they would actually do it, right? Wait, was there no auto dash? There probably was, and I just didn't see it. It doesn't matter. I probably shouldn't be dashing anyways because of the increased encounter rate. I'm assuming Gal's gonna get the same amount of HP? No, he has 1 more now. Okay. I was like, dog, you should be getting more HP than me. These rearrangements for the music are fantastic. And now I've said that enough and we spent like a minute or 2 on the music player, but still, it's so goddamn good. So good. Alright, so we really can't do anything here, so let's just leave. And steal this ship. Even though, you know, you have to pull up the anchor. You actually need more than 3 people to actually run a ship like this, but, you know, we can do it. I believe in ourselves. And it's Ferris. I mean, spoilers, it's the... Oh, yeah, it just says it right there. I was gonna say it's the pirate captain. And we find out that Len is a princess, even though we already knew that from the intro. But Bartz and Galuf didn't know. Why is it called a brig? Right? They just toss him in jail. Or is the brig just a different part of the ship? It was you, Galuf, that came up with the the genius plan to sail a pirate ship. I mean, it's kind of smart that you kept it a secret, right? Well, you don't want to go around saying that you're a princess because you might run into pirates, and they might just be like, "Yo, time to ransom your ass," or worse. You don't really want to freaking go around announcing that you're a pirate, princess, or a pirate for that matter. Then there's a whole like guards coming after you. I find out that Ferris has the same pendant as Lena. I wonder what that means. Yeah, Ferris wants to go to the Wind Shrine, so we'll go to the Wind Shrine. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm surprised it's not a pirate class in Final Fantasy V. I mean, what would it be? I guess, I don't know, a reskin of the Thief one, right? I guess that's what they could have done. But then again, that means, like, Ferris would start with the pirate class instead of getting it from a crystal. And then again, I guess they could have just renamed, like, the base classes for each of them different. Like, Lena could be, her freelancer class could be Princess. Bart's freelancer class could be Adventurer. Ferris's could be Pirate. Galif's could be Old Man. You know, the accurate description of the freelancer class. Actually, you know what? I like that more than what I was thinking before. We should do that game. If only I was on Square's development team. And in Japan. Also, it's been 20 minutes, so I have to remind everyone that Square gave me this game for free. Thanks, Square! Yeah, the water looked really good. Now it kind of looks really weird and bad. Huh. Like, not bad. But when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that looks nice. And then, like, a second later, I'm like, that doesn't really look nice. Yeah, take me to the Wind Shrine, that's fine. No, we'll go through the Wind Shrine, right? You don't actually have to do this. You could take the ship, go left, and go to a town before doing this. At the town, there's some treasures, there's some stores, spells, and like a beginner's house for new adventurers, but we don't really need that right now because I'm not new. In fact, some would say I'm pretty old at this point. Chronos just gets sad and goes quiet for the rest of the video. Oh, actually, that reminds me, before we do anything else, I want to swap some gear. One of you guys have potions? Potions? Thank you. Okay, that is the map. So, let's come here. Remove. There you go. Yeah, alright. So Ferris, I guess I can show you their stats, is faster than Lena, and actually faster than everyone else by quite a bit. So they'll be doing more damage faster. Honestly, it's not that big of a difference, and it's just something that I've done in the past that I've kind of gotten in the habit of doing to make my life easier. And given that there's some random variance when it comes to the ATB, it doesn't really matter. Because I can see Galif is actually outpacing everyone for some reason, and he's the slowest one. Now, I did read there were some bugs found with this, as with every release, to be quite honest. And they have already announced plans to fix them. I don't know if they've done that yet or if it's coming in the near future. So, if you haven't gotten the game yet, or if you're waiting, maybe check out updates and see if they have updated anything just yet. Now, from what I read, there's no like game-breaking bugs or anything like that. It's just like certain effects don't actually work the way it does. Honestly, it's about the same as the original release of like any Final Fantasy game. Some status effects don't do what they're supposed to, and like a summon does something wrong. I don't know the exact details behind it, but honestly, it's actually pretty on par with every Final Fantasy goddamn game that releases for some reason. You'd think since it's been such a trend with Final Fantasy games that they would maybe, I don't know, have that marked down as like a priority to check before they release. Visible wall, by the way. Alright, so Lena, you get that, then you get that, and then Galuf gets this. Alrighty. The other room over here has nothing in it, so don't even bother. You'd just be wasting your time. Oh, come on, guys. Hello. I'm a big bird and I'm gonna stomp on the ground for some reason. Yo. That's gonna hurt. Not that much, actually. This, oh my god, this music. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Don't attack when it's in that, because it'll do that breath attack thing, or breath wing, or whatever the hell it's called, and it'll hurt you. Can I switch? Oh, I can. It does it once anyways, because it's a dick. But honestly, it's dead. No, it doesn't give us anything. Okay, it gives us a Phoenix down, but it doesn't give us any experience points. Alright, so there should be, yeah, down here. I guess we can do that now. Battle should be a lot faster now that everyone is equipped. That staff, that will come in handy later. Crystal theme. Yeah, no, actually, it's kind of weird that it's shattered in that many little pieces, given the size of the actual crystals. Oh, you know what? I totally didn't tell that story before that I was gonna tell, and I got sidetracked. So yeah, before Final Fantasy V ever came to America, or got an English translation, they released this anime. It was like Final Fantasy and the Legend of the Crystals on like 4 VHSs, and I actually had purchased and watched. I didn't know until many years later that that anime actually takes place in the distant future of Final Fantasy V. Like way off into the future. I think it's, yeah, you know, where's my phone? 99%, I could just go into like my closet and go look at my VHSs. But let's do this one first. Final Fantasy V anime. Yeah, Legend of the Crystals. It was released in America in like 1997, 98, and 94 in Japan. Actually, when did PS1 USA came out in 1999, the first time Final Fantasy V. So a year after that anime, Final Fantasy V finally hit the shores, not the United States. I don't know why I'm calling them the shores. I mean, I'm dumb. It's early in the morning. No, it's not. It's like 1. But anyways. Yeah, oh man, I totally was gonna tell that story, I think during the music player, and I get completely sidetracked. Or was it during the Meteor and I get completely sidetracked? Maybe I told the story and I'm just actually having a mental issue right now. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool looking Dark Shadow. That was fast. Those crystals moved down there really fast. we get the power of the Knight, Monk, Blue Mage, best class in the goddamn game, Thief, Black Mage, and White Mage. Seriously, Blue Mage is broken. It's kind of why they don't do them that often anymore. Or like this anyways. In 6, they had a blue magic kind of like this called Lore. Not as broken, still pretty strong. Final Fantasy VII had enemy skills. That's blue magic. Broken in some regards, absolutely. That's more of like how powerful it was at the stages you could get them, like Beta and Aqualung. It's like, oh, they won't be able to get those for a while, and then it's like, no, I can get those right now, very underleveled, and destroy everything throughout this entire game. 8, blue magic was just horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I never really liked the blue magic in that game. It had one of the strongest abilities if you're set up right that broke the damage. 9, it was good, not broken. It was pretty balanced. And 10, they did it with the limit break stuff again, which was pretty craptastic. And then they haven't had it since, have they? Final Fantasy XIV has a blue mage class, though you can't really use it for any like story stuff, which kind of just sucks. But yeah, blue magic, blue mage. If you get hit by an enemy skill that you can learn, you'll learn it. I definitely recommend that you teach everyone the learning ability, and then you don't have to swap everyone to a blue mage to actually get the skill. But yeah, so yeah, we got our first job class. I'll probably end the episode, or the Let's Look At here, after getting our first job classes. If you're new to the game, definitely get learning on blue mage. You can get Goblin Punch from the goblins earlier. You can get Arrow from the white snakes in the Wind Castle, the Wind Shrine. And you can get Vampire from the bats in the cave down south. So definitely look into getting those if you want to get them all. Arrow is actually fairly good, so you may as well get that. And if you're just looking for damage, Monk's really good. And you definitely want a black and a white mage. Getting a Thief also helps because it shows the hidden passages. But at the same time, with the inclusion of the maps, you probably don't need that. Wait a minute. Oh my god, they tell us how many chests. Has that been in every game? Mother of God. Okay, that's also very helpful too. I did not know they did that. They show the items and the chests? Oh, that is so helpful. I'm gonna have to install Final Fantasy IV again. No. I mean, maybe. Oh my god. That's fantastic. All right, that's gonna be it for this Let's Look At. The game's still on sale until like the end of November on Steam if you're interested in that. Again, there are some bugs, but they are, from what they said, planning on fixing them. From what I understand, they're not game-breaking bugs, and many people have already completed this game. It was released a week ago. But links to that will be in the description. I'm not going to try to convince you to buy the game or not buy the game. I'll leave that to your own devices after watching this video or looking at the reviews. I will say that each experience I've had with a Pixel Remaster has been very, very good and very pleasant, and I've enjoyed all the ones I've played through, which has been 4, and going to be 5 likely coming up. Yeah, that's going to be it for this Let's Look At. Thanks to Square once again for providing a free copy of the game, and I will see you all in the future. Have a great day. Bye.